The first time my dad asked me to be a team player, it was 2 a.m., and my brother was bleeding in our driveway. I'd moved back home to save money, and I paid the internet and power because my parents said it was temporary. My brother, Ryan, lived here too, permanently getting it together. That usually meant parties, parking tickets, and my mom whispering, "He's a good kid, he just needs grace." That night I heard tires screech, then a dull thud. I ran outside barefoot and found Ryan stumbling out of his car, front bumper crushed, airbag dust floating in the porch light. He smelled like beer and mint gum. His hands shook as he tried to unlock his phone. Dad came out right then, took one look, and didn't ask if Ryan was okay. He asked, "Did anyone see you?" Then he looked at me and said, calm as ice, "You're going to tell the police you were driving." I laughed because it was insane. "No," I said. "I'm not lying to cops." Mom grabbed my arm, nails digging in. "Sweetheart, Ryan can't handle another charge. You have a clean record. It'll be a fine. Please." Dad leaned closer. "If you love this family, you'll do this." I went inside, locked my door, and sat on the floor until my heartbeat slowed. Then I called a lawyer friend. She didn't hesitate. "Do not take the blame. Don't sign anything. Document everything." So I did. I saved the Ring camera clip that showed Ryan stumbling out of the driver's seat. I took photos of the damage. I pulled up our insurance policy, also in my name, because Dad said it was easier, and saw Ryan listed as an occasional driver with changes I never approved. By morning, my parents acted like nothing happened. Dad made coffee. Ryan slept until noon. Mom said, "Let's not make this worse." 2 days later, they hosted a family dinner to clear the air. They invited my grandparents and aunt, because pressure works better with an audience. Dad clinked his glass and said, "To family. We protect each other." I set my fork down and slid my folder onto the table. "Perfect," I said. "Let's protect the truth." I played the Ring clip. Ryan's silhouette wobbling. Dad's voice off camera. "You're going to say you were driving." Mom's, "Just do it." The room went quiet. I could hear the refrigerator hum. My grandmother whispered, "Oh my God." Dad's face turned red. "You recorded us?" "I didn't," I said. "The camera did. And I'm done covering for Ryan." Then I placed the insurance page in front of him. "You changed my policy without asking. I removed everyone from it today. You'll need your own coverage." Ryan finally spoke, angry. "It was an accident. It was a choice," I said. "And you tried to make it my crime." I left that night with a duffel bag and my documents. The next morning, I filed a statement with the insurer and, when the police followed up, I told the truth about who was driving. Dad hasn't spoken to me since. Mom says I blew up the family. But Ryan doesn't get to ruin my life to save his. And I don't call it love when it's built on a lie.